Hey, I am the infinitely divine Chandria Monique, back with another episode of Learn and Grow with Mo. Tonight, I'm here and I have a co host. It's my friend Sabrina. She came on tonight to discuss a topic with me, whatever topic. We're going to pull up these cards tonight and we're going to discuss this topic. And she's going to give a little bit of insight about whatever it is, you know. Right, Sabrina, you ready to give some insight to these people, to these listeners?
Yes, I'm here.
You here? You ready?
Yes.
I'm ready too. Okay, so we're here, and like I said, I use my cards a lot of times to pick the topic. So tonight's topic is going to be called. Let's see, okay, you. Let me see. Yeah, you are the catch. Okay, this is the world card, and you are the catch. So, um, you are the catch. Basically, what I'm thinking is, a lot of times we'll get into a relationship with somebody, a brand new relationship, and they'll have somebody else they had, ex-wife, ex-girlfriend, whatever you want to call it, boyfriend. They done had it or they have it, and they tend to come into the relationship with you and always talk about their ex, talk about how good they used to cook, family gatherings, how they used to keep the house clean, what they used to rub their feet or not, whether when they came home or not, shit like that. And you just be looking like, damn, I gotta do all of that. So, you put yourself in a position of thinking that you gotta be in competition with this person because all this other person does is talk about their ex and reminisce and shit. So, case in point, I did have a situation in which somebody was actually telling me things about their ex, and at the time I was a young woman, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't having to cook no dinners for nobody and do no, I didn't have to do that type of stuff. And so when he was always saying that, it's like I think that's when I really lost who I was because I changed everything about me to accommodate this relationship and this man. And in the end, it's just like I realized I lost me. And for what? Because I loved him. I wanted to be with him. So it didn't matter what he said. You know what I'm saying? I would try to conform to that because I wanted him to be happy. And in doing that, I lost me. So what's your take on it, Sabrina?
So, since you gave that example, I'm gonna give another example. The
Hmm.
same thing can happen to you if you're in a relationship and you get cheated on. When you get cheated on, you start to question yourself a lot. What could I have done better? What could I have done differently? What does the person have that I don't have? So you start to question yourself instead of remembering your value because now you're wondering, why did I get cheated on? But to me, this is why you have to be sure of yourself. You have to remind yourself you are the prize, you are the catch. Instead of asking yourself, what could I have done better? Ask yourself, why am I putting up with this?
Yeah.
Because you don't want to be, I feel like a lot of times when you get hurt in that way, you start to become too dependent on that person. You depend on them you depend on them to give them your confidence back, and you don't, what you want them to see in you, you don't see in yourself anymore because you're wanting it from them so bad. So that's why it's important for you to remember everything you bring to the table. And you have to remember that you can be everything and do everything for someone, but if it's the wrong person, it's not going to mean anything to them. So it's not you, it's the person.
That's what I said. It's not you, it's the person, because it's like, but see, if you, girl, love is a motherfucker because you will be so, and that's the thing, at the time, we tend to be blinded to what is really going on. And so we be so blinded by love and just wanting to have this person to make them happy to, we'll do. We do a lot of crazy things and trying to, and you end up losing yourself. But that's the case in point. Like I said, I lost myself, and just a lot of stuff I was very unhappy about because I saw that I went and changed who I was, and I really didn't even have to do that. I really didn't have to do that.
And the biggest problem with that is once you lose yourself, only you can find yourself again. You have to get yourself out of that hole, not the person that caused it, which is why you have to protect yourself and always remind yourself. Give yourself the pep talks that you want someone else to give you. Give yourself the compliments that you're wanting from the person that hurt you.
Yeah, that's absolutely right. That's absolutely right. What is some other situations do you think? Because that's what it just basically is. You are the catch. If the person took the time out to even bring you into their circle, into their life, that's what you have to do. So you stand your ground. You know what you bring to the table. You know your value. So when you see something going on that you don't like, you're more than fit. You're more than able to address it. Don't sit back and not say something, because sitting back and not saying something ends up until you do the at the like after 10 years or so, you sitting up there like, damn, I should have did this or I should have did that, because this whole time all I've been doing is accepting and changing and doing all the shit while this person ain't doing nothing. They not doing anything but you know talking about what something was and this, that, and the other. So be wise, because if they feel like that, because that's what my thing is. I feel like nobody should go into no relationship constantly talking about their fucking ex. If you need to talk about your ex, then motherfucker, you take your ass back to him. That's just how I feel. Don't talk to me about no mother bitch. I don't want to hear that shit. I don't give a fuck what she cooked. See, because that
Yep.
was my thing. I couldn't cook. He wanted to talk about this bitch making turkey wings and macaroni and cheese and collard greens. Bitch, I don't know how to make that shit. I know how to make turkey wings. But I don't even like macaroni and cheese that much to be making it every Sunday and baking cakes and shit. That's why his ass, whatever. But anyway, that's what I'm saying to y'all tonight. Don't sit up here and be changing yourself for nobody. If they can't accept you the way that you are, if they can't appreciate your value, if they want to go out there and cheat on you or whatever, they want to cheat with somebody, let their ass go be with that motherfucker. Because if that's where you want to be, that's where the fuck you need to be, because you don't deserve to be with me. And see, that's another thing I be saying. I believe that, God keeps a veil over certain people's eyes. We pick people because we think we're going to be a good match, because they look good, or because we fall in love with them, whatever the hell it is. You just want to be with that person. But God will keep a veil over their eyes so they'll never see who you are. They'll never appreciate you. They'll never, because He got it like that. He makes it like that so they don't see your worth. They don't see your value until after it's gone. You know what Janet Jackson say? On and on it seems to go, but you don't know what you got till it's gone. Ha! You don't know what the fuck you got till it's gone. See, so that's why I say that's how you know. Certain people just ain't meant to be on with you throughout your journey. Some people you meant to be with them for, how they say, what, a reason, a season, or whatever. I want the person I'm supposed to be with for an eternity. I don't want no more seasonal motherfuckers in my life. I'm sick of it. But yeah, they quick to say they love you and all type of shit, but ain't no way you could possibly love me when you emitting this type of stuff, onto me. And then it goes deeper too, because it starts to turn into issues with their family and everything. It's always gonna be something. You're gonna have to fold or bend for. So don't fold, don't bend, stand your ground. And if a motherfucker really wanna be with you, they will change and try to be with you and conform to what you're asking them to do, because it's not fair. It's just really not fair. Right, Sabrina?
That's definitely right. You do
Mm-hmm.
everything trying to change what they're complaining about because you love them, but what are they doing for you but bringing you down with the things they say and the way they say it?
They do. They absolutely do. So tonight we're gonna end this call with an affirmation, which I'm gonna do every night from now on. So my affirmation, let's see, for tonight is going to be, I guess I want to say, there's a flow to life, and the most successful people know how to move with it. You know, you got to learn to relinquish control and let go of things that just don't serve you. If it's not right, then you can't force it to make it fit and be right. It might be right from day to day and time to time, but it's not gonna, if it's not consistently the right thing, then you need to let it go. You have to have faith in God's promise on your life in order to receive the blessings that He promised you. So When somebody's not serving you or living up to what they should, according to, how they should be treating you, because in a relationship, like I said, you shouldn't be getting cheated on and having to be put in a position to feel like you got to compete. You understand what I'm saying? Why are you even being put in that position to even have to do that? So it's not good. But anyway, that's our show for tonight, everybody. And I just want to say have a good evening and be blessed. Bye.